The Vancouver Island Raiders were riding a 24-game unbeaten streak coming into Saturday's game at the Apple Bowl. Their last loss to the Sun in 2008. On the team's opening drive, quarterback Bobby Davis gets into trouble. He will drop the ball, and the Raiders' Nick Wozniacki will recover it. After a big game, Jordan Yance will begin to feel the heat from the Sun. Here he is tripped up by Charles Henderson for the loss. Then in shotgun formation, Yance is nowhere near his receiver, and he's picked off by Wyatt Smith. In the second quarter, Yance marches the Raiders downfield with some great passing, including this bomb to wide open Andrew Smith to make it 1st and goal. But the Sun defense stand tall, and the Raiders would have to settle for a Mark Mueller field goal to make it 4-0. Then Davis hooks up with his favorite target, Matt Shearwater, who makes a great effort to prevent the interception. Shearwater would finish with 124 yards receiving on the night, and that would set up a Steve Schott field goal to cut the deficit to 1 with 9 minutes to go in the half. That's when the fireworks start. First, Davis gets away from a big tackle and on the run finds Shearwater for a 1st down. The 6'2" pivot just shrugs off linebacker Cam Hoffman on the play. And then Davis spots Mark Hester for another big gain. On the next play, Davis hits a double-team Shearwater for a 24-yard strike to give the Sun their first lead of the day, the extra point making it 10-4. In the second half, the Raiders get it going with a big play from Jordan Botel, but they are eventually forced to punt, and when they do, Clark Petrick hesitates and pays for it. He is smoked and loses the ball, setting up the Sun for excellent field position. And then Davis, facing the blitz, scrambles yet again and just gets the ball to Torrey Tarkin. He goes in for the score, and that makes it 20-4 with 9.5 to go in the third quarter. With the Raiders set up for a field goal, they get a high snap, and Mueller is forced to throw it away. Again, it's picked off by Smith, but there is a defensive penalty on the play, and that moves the ball to 1st and goal. And on the next play, Yance spots Andrew Smith for the major. Now it's 20-11. But the Sun come right back. Davis marches the team all the way down to the 3-yard line, and Tarkin takes it in from there to make it 27-11 through 3 quarters. In the fourth, the Sun lose possession on a handoff, and Quentin Clark jumps on the loose ball. And then Yance takes the Raiders downfield, but gets into trouble and just throws it up in the air. Mitchell Wolseley gets a finger on the ball, and it drops nicely into his lap to stop the visitors' drive. But on the next possession, Taylor Pocket's first pass is picked off by Ranjit Atwal. On a 3rd down conversion now, Yance can't get it deep enough, and the Sun take over. Potkin's second pass of the game is good, but Mark Hester is bumped hard and the ball is jostled loose. Back to the Raiders now. This time they take advantage. Yance spots Michael Shaper and the receiver scores the 6 points. And then on the 2-point conversion attempt, Yance on the fake can't find his receiver and runs it in himself. That makes it 27-19 with 4:11 to go. A touchdown and a 2-point convert to tie. More disaster for the home team. A punt is blocked, and that sets up the Raiders with excellent field position with 54 seconds to go. And then Yance goes long to slot back Jared Ralco. He drops the ball, but there are 2 penalties on the play, including pass interference. The last chance of the game goes to Yance, but he is sacked by Ryan Keating to snuff out the drive and the Raiders on this night. The Sun hang on to win 27-19 in the first of back-to-back games against Vancouver Island.
Bobby, he took things into his own hands, and when he had to run for it, he did. And, there were some sacks there that he broke out of and was able to throw the ball. And I think that's just the kind of offense we're going to see from the Okanagan Sun this year. We're not the most orthodox style of offense, but we get the job done.
I felt good in the pocket tonight and out of the pocket, and overall I think I did pretty good. It's kind of like my style, I guess. I don't know, like I said, out of the pocket, make things happen on the go. So felt comfortable out there.
Their offense is really solid, and they could see what our weaknesses were on our defense. But their defense was also pretty solid, a little bit different from last year. But we found some holes, and we got the win.